Hey friends, hello, happy Thursday. It is May 16th and my name is Shelly Hobbs and I'm bringing on my friend Melissa and we're going to talk today about nothing will change if nothing will change, how to create change, and how we have been able to create some awesome change in our lives as business boss babes, building a business around our family's schedule, building a team, helping people pursue better every single day in their health and wellness and overall lifestyle, and what it's all about. So if you do have any questions about what is this Pruvit business that y'all keep talking about, drop your questions below, and I've got my computer right here below me, and we will answer those questions. But we're gonna talk to some points that we get all of the time. By the way, if you've tried ketones, comment below what your top 3 favorite benefits are. Also, if you're catching this live, put a 1. If you're catching this on a replay, put a 2. And if you want to win a free pack from a drawing that I'm going to do today of our brand new flavor called True Passion, comment below where you're coming in from and what could you use more of? Energy, focus, fat loss, better mood, better sleep, appetite suppression? So let me know. Anyone who comments below, and feel free to share this as well. We're going to share some really cool info. I consider myself a network marketing professional. That's what I tell people when they're like, what do you do? I'm like, what do you know about ketones and ketosis? And I'm a network marketing professional. This is what I do. I've kicked corporate America to the curb and decided to create my own destiny, basically. Isn't that amazing? So I'm going to bring on my friend Melissa. Here she is. Talk about this, and I'm going to sort of ask her questions and then kind of share my story kind of in between as well. Oh, I think I need earbuds. Do you have earbuds?
No, I don't.
I think we have to do this. Hold.
Maybe now? I'm turning off my Wi-Fi because it stinks. Okay.
So
All
this
right.
is why put in earbuds for you.
Okay, 1 second.
Who has Apple AirPods? Do you like them?
Do you like them?
I think that's the only way there won't be an echo.
Okay.
Is
that better?
I think so.
Okay, good.
Oh my gosh, that is the trick. It is high tech over here, people. It is super high tech. What are you doing? Why do you mess with us like this? Hi, baby. Whoa. So here's one of the cool things I want to show you guys. Guess what? Come here. My super cute son is homesick from school today. And one of the coolest things ever is, as an at-home mom and a business boss babe, as I like to call myself, I don't have to call in sick. I don't have to ask for permission. I don't have to take sick time, right? And so he knows what to do while I'm on here. He knows what not to do while I'm on here. And it's a real blessing. We love it so much. And what is that, honey? Slime? It's slime. Okay. He looks really sick, doesn't he? No, he's got some stomach issues he's been dealing with the last week of school, and I just knew that if I sent him there, I'd be going right back there in like a few hours. So anyways, we are doing the brat diet here at home. Have you heard of that? That's what my mom tells me to do.
Yes.
Yeah, the brat diet. So it's what? Banana, rice, applesauce toast, or bread.
Yes.
Bread or banana. One of the two. I'm mixing up the B's. I could be messing up his stomach. I don't know. All I know is everything's going to be okay. This too shall pass. Okay. So hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. Meet my friend and business partner and just awesome, amazing person, Melissa Thorsby. And my name is Shelly Hobbs. And I kind of kicked this off with, if nothing changes, nothing changes, right? And the worst place to stay is stuck. I've been in Stuckville. And I used to talk a lot about how to unstuck yourself, like really how to unstuck yourself, because we get stuck in our minds, we get stuck in our energy, we get stuck in like all these things that we're carrying in life. And sometimes it makes us just do nothing, right? But what if you could do a little bit of something? What if someone opened the door for you and kind of pulled back the curtains and said, this is a way to create change in your life, to get unstuck, to kind of solve to bring some solutions to your challenges, if that makes sense. And that's what we've found here. And our passion is ketones. Our passion is helping people really pursue better in their lifestyle. Our passion is helping people build a business. Like, that is so cool. I don't know if you were on here, Melissa, but I was saying, when people ask me what I do, first, I'll say, well, what do you know about ketones and ketosis? And then we'll talk about that. And then I'll say, I'm a network marketing professional. Like, I help people build a business using social media, online, and local business strategies. Like, that's such a cool thing. And I'm just kind of talk here real quick. I'm going to let you introduce yourself. But, I used to work in corporate America for a really, really long time, you guys. Like, I went to college. I'm a college educated woman, and I went into the corporate world, and all of a sudden I was like, how did I get here? Right? It's not really what I planned. I planned on being a teacher, and then Nike decided to offer me a job, and I was like, how can you pass up a job from Nike? I'm going to go for it. And I thought I was going to be this woman who's going to climb the corporate ladder and be there like a lifer. And that did not happen. I got laid off. That was my first time being laid off in corporate America. I was devastated. It was like a bad breakup, right? I was just devastated and like mourned and grieved it for a very long time. And then I got smart and I negotiated better salaries and positions for myself, and continued climbing the corporate ladder with different companies. I loved the things that I did for those. What I didn't love were 3-hour commutes. What I didn't love was having someone else determine my income based on what their definition of a job description was, because I'm like, I'm awesome. Like, I bring it. I deserve 10 times more of that, right? I didn't love having to ask for permission for time off. I didn't like getting limited time off. I didn't like being promised bonuses when I wasn't going to get them. All these things, because I gave everything. And I worked like 50, 60, sometimes 70-hour weeks. And you don't know what you don't know. Right. And so I continued to be laid off 4 times my corporate career. And every time it got easier and I got better at negotiating better salaries. So I was always sort of trapped in that this is a great job with a good enough salary and great, benefits. By the way, there's a secret to being self-employed and having awesome benefits. I wouldn't say awesome, but decent benefits. Anyways, and so then I had babies. And then my first baby, when I put her into childcare, I was like, all right, pivot, right? Like, game changer here. This is not what I want. I don't know what else there is, but I don't want this anymore. And I didn't know how to get out of it. So then I found myself pregnant with my second child. And I think personal stories are really important, because if anyone can relate with any of this, like, comment below, what you can relate with. And so I think we always have to travel the hard road in order to find the places where we really are meant to be in life, and really meant to be giving our gifts to the world and other people, and being fulfilled for ourselves personally as well. Okay, so I got caught off guard there. So I was checking a message and I shouldn't have done that. That was on, I'm on my computer watching us and then someone typing. So, and so one thing led to another, and kind of, when I had my second child, I was laid off once again, but I had this great 6-month severance. And I thought, okay, I have 6 months to figure the next level out, to figure out my next phase of life, because I don't want to get caught up in this anymore. But because it's easy to get caught up in what we're familiar with, even if it's painful, you guys. So write that down, right? Like, It is more comfortable being uncomfortable, because you have you don't know what to expect with the unknown, but you certainly know what to expect with the uncomfortable and the things that you don't like. You know what to expect, so you know how to guard and protect yourself for that. So that said, I was ready to get out of my comfort zone and build something new for myself and for my family. And I started with really small goals of, I really liked this network marketing model. Like, I'm not afraid to say those words. Like, it is a cool business model. Why? Because I didn't have to go create a product. I didn't have to go create a business blueprint. I don't have to create the company marketing. I get to kind of take something that someone else has already created and just go talk about it and share it. And that's what we do here. And we're going to talk about that here a little bit as well. But that's what I think is so cool about it. And then I don't know if y'all have ever made residual income before, but it's pretty dang awesome. It is really, really, really cool. It can grow exponentially fast, and it can keep coming at you even when you have some down times in life and maybe you can't be fully present, you know? And you get to build a great team of people, and you get customers who just, you know, love you because you showed up and you changed their lives. And there's just nothing like that feeling of being rewarded because you had an impact in someone's life, whether it's working with a product or it's working from a business perspective and changing their and their family's lifestyle and their financial landscape of their future. So anyways, my small goal 6 years ago when I first started kind of in this industry was, I want to make $1,000 a month. I want to be able to put my kids in this really cool little preschool that's down the street from me. And I had all my money allocated to how I wanted to spend it. And I did that. And I was like, that's really cool. I did that. So I bet I could do that 2, 5, 10 or more times, right? Like in a month, like I can scale that up. And so one thing led to another. And I ended up falling in love with the health and wellness industry just because it feels good for me to be able to better myself while I'm helping to better others in their lives. And so it led me to Pruvit. I found Pruvit in January 2017. And I watched all these people drink ketones. And I watched all these people have amazing body transformations. I watched people talking about brain clarity and focus and the reduced brain fog and their mommy fuel. And like, they got their life back again. And I was like, what is this? Like, I was triggered. I was both annoyed and I was like, because I'm like, I don't believe in quick fix drinks, right? So that's what I thought it was. It is not that. It is so much more. And we're going to talk more about that here as well. And so right before I got started using ketones, I was tired, lethargic, taking naps, highly over caffeinating myself, out of control with my appetite. I mean, I'm embarrassed to say, July 2017, I was the girl who I was eating Doritos, Cheetos, Oreos, all the O's. And I was like, this is not good. Like, I have seriously and severely fallen off of the health and fitness bandwagon for myself. And I just needed a jump start. I needed to pick me up. I needed to break the plateau. I needed my life back, basically. And I have 2 young kids, 9 and 11 now. Then they were, well, younger. You can do the math. And my very first try of ketones, I was like, oh my gosh, what the heck is this? Like, it's like my brain opened wide and deep, like a football field. I was like, I was so productive. I got more done literally in one day than I probably got done in a week and a half. Washed the laundry, folded the laundry, put the laundry away, vacuumed the whole house, ate food, picked up my kids and was with my kids. And I got all my work done for the day. And I was like, that is amazing.
And weren't tired. And you weren't tired.
And I wasn't tired. And I didn't take a nap. And I didn't over caffeinate myself with coffee. Like, I don't have any coffee. So I always say ketones over coffee. So I've dropped all the coffee. I mean, every once in a while you'll see me having a warm frothy cup of heaven with the keto cream and the bone broth. We'll talk about that later as well. There are different products, but I drink ketones. Like, that's the thing. And so we're going to talk about drinking ketones. Do you have to eat keto or not? We'll talk about that as well. Like, what do ketones do? We're going to talk about this business. We're going to talk about how you can become a part of it, or at least get informed about it, because we would rather have you get informed and be educated about what it is than sit here and wonder, is it like, then sit here and think that you know what it is. And you know what? You just never know if it's a good fit for you or someone that you know. So we're always looking to build our team and add to our team. We each mentor 3 to 5 people every single month, and we take you through all of our business training, which when I say all, it's really simple. It's really not that much, but we've got all the tools. And we're both corporate boss babes, by the way, like former corporate boss babes, right? So we take what we've done in the corporate world and use those transferable skills and kind of drop them into this business platform, and we go, go, go. So first of all, so I just want to introduce myself to you, and I want Melissa to kind of introduce herself as well and share her story on kind of, you know, kind of like what I did, you know, where do you live? Where do you come from? What's your family life like? By the way, I'm a single mom. I have 2 kids, a 9-year-old little boy and 11-year-old little girl. And I live in Phoenix, Arizona. And just kind of tell us kind of about you and your family and your former life before Pruvit, kind of how ketones found you, or how you found ketones.
Yeah. Okay. I love it. Thank you. And my name is Melissa Thorsby. I live in Detroit, Michigan. I traveled the country for the past 5 years with my family. My husband was working on wind farms, so we were a traveling family. I have 2 small children. My daughter's 7, my son is 5. And I've been in network marketing now for about 4 years, with Pruvit for about 1.5 years now. Ketones found me. I relate to Shelly's story so well. I was in corporate America. I'm college educated. I have student loans up to here, like most people my age. I was in corporate America and I got laid off. But I was already doing this network marketing at the time, but it was kind of my wake-up call to make this a full-time business, to make this something that I can leave a legacy and the life I've wanted. Because before, I was working 50 to 60 hours a week as a single mom because my husband was on the road. And I needed a change. I needed to better my situation. I was sick of working all the time and having my kids be with daycare, or and seeing them 1 or 2 hours a week. And
it's so expensive too.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, when you become a mom, your life changes. Just like, it's like I was all about being at work, but now I have these babies at home and I can't even be with them. Like, I'm giving them someone else to raise, so I can and go into a job so I can support our lifestyle. And it was really frustrating. So I kind of fell into ketones and the business at the same time. I would come from the health and fitness world as well. I fell into that world after I had my babies. I didn't recognize me anymore. I was tired. I was overweight. I did not know how to eat right. And I wanted to lose my mom bod. And I fell into the health and fitness world, and I loved trying to better myself, better my family. I learned so much about how to treat our bodies better. And it woke me up to, this is what I love to do. And I love to help others do that as well. But I struggled for nearly 3 years. I would kill myself with workouts. I would weigh my food. I would count calories. I would nitpick everything. And I would do that. And then I'd fall off track because it was so hard. It was so difficult for me. And then I'd pick myself back up and I'd do it again. And I did this for 3 years. 3 years. And watching my clients do that as well. And then the probably was about 2 years ago, I went and had a yearly checkup, and my blood work was all over the place. My liver was in trouble. I was high cholesterol, and plus with being fatigued, like literally fatigued all the time, could not stay awake. My cravings were out of control. I was always hungry, no matter how much I ate, how well I was trying to eat. I was stuck. I was just literally stuck. And then I saw people I followed, people I admire in the health and fitness world talking just as Shelly did. Like, what is this? What is this miracle drink that they're drinking that they feel so much better, have all this energy, and are seeing this amazing results? I thought I was doing it right. I'm working out 6 days a week. I'm eating, a high protein diet. I'm drinking all the health food shakes, but I'm not seeing anything. I'm feeling like crap. And I decided to do my own. It's me. I love to research. I get on Google, I get on YouTube, and I just start going down the rabbit hole, watching all the videos, and I came across Shelly. And we just got chit-chatting. And she's like, girl, you need to try this. You need to try an experience. Okay. For me, it was day 3. Day 3, I was drinking ketones, and I was driving to pick up Grayson from school, and all of a sudden, it was like, boom. My brain lit up like a Christmas tree. It's like, wow, amazing. See, this is
and there he is.
Grayson. Yeah, this is our life. So it was like, and then all of a sudden this energy came. Hi, baby.
Aww.
And I noticed 3 days later, I wasn't raiding the pantry after dinner at night, and I wasn't craving all the chocolate, and I had this much energy, and I was like, after 10 days, everything had flipped. Everything that I was struggling with had flipped. And I just felt amazing. Then Shelly and I started talking about the business aspect, because being already in that business mindset, I was like, wait a minute. I don't have to do all these things. I don't have to kill myself with workouts. I don't have to get someone to do a meal plan. I don't have to get someone to do this. It's so simple. She just helped me in 5 minutes. Saw my problem, said, try this, and she helped me. And I can do that for so many more people that I've talked to over the past 4 years that I couldn't help in my other business. I can help so many others. And it lit a fire under me. And that's what started kind of the business and me drinking ketones. It was hand in hand, because I believe to be a part of this business is you have to be in that mindset to help others and want to help yourself and be in that be the healthiest person you can be. So
I totally agree. And I want to speak to that point. I mean, I'm not shy about talking about where we came from, because we all evolve, right? My favorite word ever is the word evolve. I named our team Evolve, because we are evolving beings, and there's always new things to challenge us and to grow us and help us step into our full potential. And so, so Melissa and I both came from a company called Team Beachbody. We loved it there. We loved fitness. We loved being able to be on a health and fitness and nutrition wellness journey and help others. And so I kind of want to piggyback on what you just said, because when I tried ketones for the first, so let me back up. When we helped people there, we helped people with fitness programs and nutrition, right? And getting into what we called challenge groups, 30-day challenge groups, 21, 30, 60, 90, whatever we put together. Well, when I tried my first ketones for me, and I realized what it did for me, not only was I like, woo, it's like magic carpet ride. This is amazing, right? This is living. This is what I need to live like every day. It raises the daily quality day-to-day living of your life. But the businesswoman in me was like, holy guacamole. This is that one thing that everybody needs to go from zero to wherever they want to go. This is that one thing that gives everybody a jump start in their life. How many people do you know where they're like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I get home from work. I can't do anything. My kids are climbing all over me. They want to go outside and I don't want to do anything. I know a lot of people like that. I used to be like that.
Like legit every mother I know.
Right. That's why we call this our mommy fuel, or you can call it your daddy fuel, your parent fuel. But also, so that's what I was like, oh my gosh, this is that one thing that everybody needs in their life. Energy, fast and sustained energy. This is what they do. Brain clarity and focus, reduce brain fog, better mood, better sleep, appetite suppression, better digestion, fat loss. I think I already said focus, strength gain and muscle preservation, meaning like I used to work out a ton. I still move my body every day, but I don't kill myself like I used to at all. And my muscles have developed better. My body is leaner and I'm stronger. As a matter of fact, the jujitsu gym that I go to, one of the girls said there that I'm freakishly strong. So that made me want to come back. I think they just wanted me back. We're trying to start up a girls group there because there's a lot of dudes. Anyways, so it's the one thing that everybody needs to give them a jump start. Well, if you're like, well, I'm already on a health and fitness journey. Great. So were we. right? So a lot of times
Yep.
people hit plateaus in those health and wellness
Yep.
journeys. This will help you break the plateau and level up. And we've got a ton of people who are sports performance based within our team and our community. We've got a boatload of Spartan race runners and obstacle course race peeps on our team, and they swear by ketones for helping them really level up and maximize their performance and their training. So one of the other questions we get a lot is like, do you have to eat a certain way to drink ketones? No, you don't. And I think there's that myth. So I really want to debunk that myth of you don't have to eat a certain way. If you eat keto or lower carb, the ketones the benefits and effects are going to last longer in your body and your brain. Because remember, this is a brain thing too, right? This is not just a body thing. This is not just a drink your drink and lose, have fat loss. It's drink the drink, have all those benefits that I just talked about, right? And over time, and I'm going to share someone's photo on my page today. Leanne is amazing. It's incredible. She's had a whole complete lifestyle and body transformation, but we have too. And so anyways, you don't have to eat a certain way. And what would you say to that, Melissa? So let's kind of talk about really quickly, and then we'll get into the business piece of this, but I think it's important to talk about what is the product? Because you really do. You have to be a product of the product. You have to love it. You have to know how it works in your body and your brain every day. You have to be operating on it so you can be like, oh my gosh, everybody needs this. Everybody needs this, right? So talk to that point a little bit about like eating and drinking ketones.
Absolutely. And like you were saying, you have to be in love with this to share it. I mean, how can you not, be in love with them and share it? But when you're talking about the benefits are amazing. And it's the ones that Shelly listed, and less inflammation. I can tell you, I don't have to take migraine medication anymore. I no longer suffer from symptoms of GERD. I went back to the doctor yesterday. I had a full workup. The doctors were floored by my BMI for a 40-year-old woman. They were floored by my cholesterol levels were amazing. Like every level, they were so impressed with how my body was and how my health was, that I actually started having conversations with doctors about ketones, and they were impressed. They wanted more information about keto OS because they struggled with the keto diet. They know the amazing effects or benefits, but they struggled with it like a lot of people do. So they were interested in keto OS, which is really cool. And it's not, like Shelly was saying, it's not just a weight loss thing. This is not a weight loss thing. I give it to my kids every day. Every day they get ketones.
Me too.
To help them perform better in school.
What's up, Rutherford?
Yeah, to help them to get their energy levels, so they can concentrate, get their brain clarity going, so they're better at their sports. It's for everybody. My mother takes it for the inflammation in her hands and her gut health. I have my father-in-law drinking it for type 2 diabetes. Like, there's so many benefits to ketones, and it can help everybody in an aspect, even if you have no fat to lose. Like, most of us are coming from the health and fitness world. I don't have a whole lot more fat to lose, but I am getting a little more lean, I can tell you that. But
I always like to say it gives us the fat loss edge. It just kind of keeps us like at that high level of fat loss edge, right? You don't have to really, you don't have to kill yourself with cardio in order to get the results that you're looking for.
And this girl don't do cardio anymore.
Yeah, me either. Me either. I want to talk also to the point of ketones and students. So I also give ketones to my children. My children are 9 and 11. They split a package of Harvest Sunrise every single morning before school. They call it ketones, and they request it. They request it every single morning. They remind me.
I do too.
And the few times that I've purposely not given it to them just to see if they would see or feel a difference, they would come home and be like, Mom, I'm so tired today. You forgot to give us ketones. And I was like, wow, that is crazy that they even thought about that. Here's another thing I want to kind of talk about. The first part of the year, my kids weren't getting great grades at all. I probably made some good threats, but I also started incorporating ketones. I started incorporating ketones really around the holiday. And I was like, you guys are having your ketones every single morning, no matter what, because they didn't want to take vitamins. They didn't like the way that they tasted, or the way that they chewed, or the texture. I'm just like, oh my gosh, you're so difficult, right? Like, what ketones do you like? And let's focus on that. So they love the Harvest Sunrise so much that I bought 8 boxes when they were on sale, like back in the holiday season. I was like, this is our new plan. And they love them. And let me tell you what, this last third quarter, they got perfect grades for the first time ever. So they had been using ketones for 3 months. And I'm talking, we had some, like, forgetting to turn in homework, just not being engaged or connected during class, and falling asleep during class, right? It makes me sound like I'm a bad mom, but I'm not. But it's just, ketones help you level up. It's a brain thing. That's what it is. Brain clarity and focus, and reduced brain fog as well. We also started changing up how they eat a little bit more. Now they eat bunless burgers instead of having the bun, right? Remove the fries and add in some broccoli. They happen to really love broccoli, which is great. So we started changing our diet a bit more, but perfect grades. I told them, if you get perfect grades, I'll take you to Maui. Awesome. And they did. And so I had to go on that. The other thing I wanted to talk about, and we're kind of getting off on a tangent here, but I think these stories are so important. Our friend and babysitter, Maddie, she is in high school. And I really want to interview her sometime because her story is very impactful. She's in high school and they have a lot of homework and she works a lot of hours. And when I first met her, just so that way she could babysit the kids, she was working on her weight loss. She was kind of unmotivated to work out, but she was trying, right? I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to eat healthy. She had really bad acne. So I do want to say that clear skin is a great result of ketones. I'm going to get real close here because I literally don't have a filter. I do have natural light behind here, but I don't have a filter at all on this camera. And we've got I call it an element. I don't know what you want to call it. In our ketones called CMed 100, and it's DNA repair. Literally, it's changed my skin. It has changed my skin tone, my skin clarity. Like, I do not look my age. I won't tell you my age. It's going to be my birthday on Saturday. So just figure it out. But I don't. And my skin is incredible. It's amazing. And I can tell when someone's been drinking ketones for 60 days. Their skin tone and clarity. Like, how dare them? And so anyways, long story short, her grades are phenomenal. Her mom messaged me a few weeks ago and like, oh my gosh, she even messaged me pictures of her skin. Her skin looks amazing. And when you're a teenager and you have acne and it's really bad, it is horrible, right? Your whole, the way that you look is a whole teenage thing. I mean, obviously it is until our ages, but that's a big deal. And so her skin is gorgeous. She's lost weight. She's now going to the gym because she's motivated. She's got that energy and that brain clarity and focus and the desire. She's eating healthier. So all these things are compounding upon the other to create a change, right? That's why I call this, if nothing changes, nothing changes. And I get all fired up about this. Like, I think I'm starting to sweat, but I'm getting excited because this is like true, legit stuff, you guys. This is not a game. This is not a joke. This is real. And it's science. This is science. Ketones is science. I'm not going to explain it to you. I'm going to show you a video of how it works in your body and your brain. And then I'm going to make you drink it because you will understand it when you drink it. Yeah. So right now we're just talking about it. And we were going to talk about the business piece. And right now we're just so excited about like what the product does. It's a game changer in every single person's life. I might start crying. From my 9-year-old son to my dad drinks ketones every day and he's 70 something, right? And everyone in between. So I'm just fired up. I'm pumped up. I wish I had this when I was like a mom to really, really, really young kids. This would have literally been a life saver and a game changer for me. It is now, still today, but especially, you know, the mom zombie kind of feel where you're just like one day rolls into the next, especially if your kids don't sleep. Yep. Like that's how my life was. And if I would have had this, it would have changed my life. So what are we talking about?
And I want to go back to what you were saying about I want to go back to the keto diet because we didn't touch that. You do not have to eat a keto diet. You don't have to, you do not have to eat a specific type of food. Now, I'm not saying you can go eat some burgers and beers every day and expect to see any results. It's not just going to happen. That's just, I mean, it's not a miracle. But you don't have to eat a keto diet. I don't eat a strict keto diet. I'll enjoy bread now and again or a pizza now and again. But what I can say and what I tell everybody is, if you're struggling with food, if you're struggling with cravings or overeating, get these ketones into your body and your brain. Let them do their job. And then you can make those changes. That's what I had to do. I didn't have ketones in my body and brain until about 2 months, until I started eliminating carbs. And I only did that because I like how it makes me feel. That's the only reason. I don't eat a strict keto diet at all. I don't weigh anything. I don't count macros. I don't even worry about it because ketones are doing their job. And a year and a half later, I'm leaner. And I feel better than I ever did 3 years prior of killing myself with the workouts and counting macros and all that other stuff. So don't have to eat a keto diet. You don't have to eat low carb. If you, like Shelly said, if you do, it just prolongs the body. But if you eat vegan, if you eat, pescatarian, whatever you eat, still do that.
Right.
And still enjoy the benefits of ketosis, which is awesome. So
yeah, awesome. And I wanted to touch also, it's like, sometimes people are like, well, what are these? We're going to show you a video when you reach out to us or anyone who's sharing this over. So if you like what we're talking about here, you guys share it, share it onto your page, share it onto your team pages. People just need to be educated and informed. That's what we're here to do. But what did I want to say? I wanted to say, so these are ketones. These are called exogenous ketones, meaning they're made outside of your body. We do make the highest quality, I don't have any scientific words in me right now. We make the best ketones in the world. And this is called NAT. This is, it's natural, they're the only natural fermented ketones in the world. So they're bioavailable. That means that it matches the molecules that are created in your body. That's pretty hardcore and awesome, right? So you can, here's kind of the theory. People eat the keto diet, which is a ratio of macros in order for your body to kind of shift gears and say, oh, we're going to run on ketones, these little ketone body molecules instead of glucose, right? Each one of us are running on one or two things, maybe dual fuel sources, glucose or ketones. That's it. So a lot of people eat the keto diet because they want to get into ketosis, which their body and brain is running on ketones. Well, the super smarty pants over here at Pruvit and all the doctors and scientists and Brian Underwood and Dr. Ryan, Dr. Jacob, and the peeps who make this stuff, they were like, you know what? We know how to make this bioidentical to the molecules that your body would create on their own. Boom, here we have exogenous ketones. I wish I would have put it so I could mix it together. But you just pour it in water with shaker cup and ice, you mix it up and you drink it. And you drink it within, I don't know, usually 20 minutes and your body is in ketosis within 60 minutes. So you can get all the same benefits of people receiving, ketones and ketosis by eating that way, by just drinking it. Hallelujah. We could be done right now.
It's pretty much what got me, but okay.
Yeah, right? And so that's how cool it is. What we start to see is people start to change their habits. People have gotten off of soda, you guys, that is a game changer. That is poison to your body and your brain. Same with Melissa. Yeah. Melissa has a huge community of over 1,000 or so people. And we're just helping people little tiny baby steps at a time, drop bad habits, add new good habits in, drinking their ketones. They feel amazing. I would say ketones saves relationships, right? Because you're in a better mood and you can think more clearly through what you want to say before you say it and just love better.
It's true.
And so, hey, Samantha, hey girl. So thank you everyone for hopping on. Again, if you like what we're saying here, share it onto your page, share it onto your team pages, tag people who you think would benefit from ketones. We're going to flip the switch and kind of talk about business.
Yes.
Because this is what we do. For a living. This is pretty awesome, right? And so there's so much freedom and abundance in doing this and helping people and just being rewarded from helping people and being rewarded from our amazing Pruvit company and our just being a part of this community. Do you know how many people just need happy people like us in their lives, right? Who are motivating, inspiring, empowering, who are helping you to level up your life and do more. That's why sometimes people just choose to like sign up to be like, I want to be a promoter with you guys because I want to hang out with you virtually every day.
Yep.
Because they don't have that in their corporate world. They've got negative Nellies and a boss who, you know, has a bigger ego than the doorway. And so it's just like, sometimes that's just what people need. Other times there's people like Melissa and I who are like, okay, we want to kick our corporate jobs to the curb and we want to like go do this. We want to make money doing this, helping people. And my philosophy is if we're going to be on social media, you may as well get paid for it. Can I get an amen on that, anybody?
True story. True story.
So
you're
so
scrolling
Melissa,
on here anyway.
that's right. Exactly. And, you know, really quick, like when I started 6-7 years ago, just kind of doing this whole thing, not with Pruvit, because Pruvit's been around for 4-ish years now. But I had 173 Facebook friends, guys. How many did you have, Melissa, when you first kind of started?
Probably
like, being
maybe
intentional?
100.
Okay, see? And
Maybe
now
100
I'm tapped out
if I
at
was lucky.
5,000.
Yeah.
I can't even accept any more friend requests. Like, I got to go unfriend some people and see if we're on the same page of life or not,
Right.
you know, same page of energy and vibrations. And Melissa has just a huge community of people she's built. We both have Instagram that we've built. So, you know, don't think that you can't do this. You can. Like, we will show you how to do it and how to share it, right? I don't say I sell anything. Like, I share with you how you're going to better your life and you can choose to say yes or no. And then if you do, watch out because it's about to be amazing. Okay. So my question to you is, Melissa, so what do you love? So first of all, how do you build a business around your busy family? And how old are your kids again?
Okay, so 5 and 7. My kids are 5 and 7, and I started oh boy, I fit it in my pockets of time. To be honest, my son's still home, as you see. So I'm a home mom most of the day. I get up about an hour or two before they do, and I work a little. I'll work a little while he's at preschool. I'll answer messages maybe while I'm cooking dinner or the kids are playing outside. And then when everyone's in bed, I'll work another hour or two. And you're probably thinking that's a lot. But you know what? To me, that sacrifice is worth it because I'm not working 60 hours at a job that I don't care to do. I'm not having to find that weekend job while my husband's home so we don't have to afford daycare. That's the sacrifice I'm willing to do because I can still be here with him and be their taxi, be the mom that gets to stay home and make them dinner and take them to horseback riding lessons and do all these things and be able to afford those things because I'm doing this. And that's why. So when I learned that I can determine my own income, sitting here on my phone and scrolling Facebook, what I was already doing, and just talking to people, it's a no freaking brainer to me. I mean, literally a no brainer. Because it's so simple. This business is really simple. It's really just connecting with people, helping them with their problem, and just talking, just having conversations. And I am not an expert at any of this. Like, I'm not an expert at the keto diet. I'm not an expert in how ketones work. I mean, I've watched some videos, but Pruvit has provided us with all the resources, the science for us to give to other people when they have questions. So all I am is kind of like this vehicle to give this information to this person and help them out. That's literally all I do. And it's fun. Like, I get to talk to fun people every day. I like it. And I get to work with people that are uplifting. I can't tell you how draining it was to go into a work, drive an hour through traffic, deal with a boss I didn't care to deal with every day, do a stressful job, come back. I get to talk to people I actually wanted to work with. Like, I got to choose to work with, which is so cool. And everyone here is happy. Because when you're on ketones, you're happy.
Everyone's happy. That is such a great
it.
point. Everyone is happy. I love that. Yes. I mean, that in and of itself, right, is worth it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. So,
tell me what you love about
I went on a tangent,
Pruvit.
but yeah. Yeah.
Just
Okay.
like
So
prove it as a business and community.
yes. Okay. So I thought I knew. I've been in, like I said, I was in another network marketing company, and then coming to here, I kind of expected it to be the same, to be honest. What I saw was different was being introduced to everyone on the team. Like I can go to anyone in my upline to help me, and we kind of work together. Like I can't tell you how many times a day or a week I talk to Shelly, or I talk to my downline, or I can go above Shelly and say, I need help with this, because we all work together. We all collaborate together. We all help each other. Nobody is working against each other. It's all us working together as a family. And we really are a family. If you ever have been to an event with your company, does it ever feel like just this most overwhelming feeling of love and community? This is how it is here. Like, we actually want to better ourselves. Like, our events are not even about the product 90% of the time. It's more about a community and bettering ourselves. And it's just the most amazing feeling to be a part of something like that that brightens your day every single day. That's why I love it. It actually makes me be a better person.
Yeah, one of the things I really loved from a business perspective as well was how well the leadership, if you will, or the mentorship helped out everybody.
Yeah.
Helped out everybody. And I think it's so important, because a lot of times people kind of get into a business like this, right? And they sign up with the person, and either the person goes MIA or the person isn't that serious. And then that person doesn't have anyone to talk to. They don't have anyone to help them. And we're all like, oh my gosh, someone signed up 11 levels down. Woohoo, welcome, Maria.
Yep.
Let's get you started in your business, right? Because everyone makes a difference. It doesn't matter where they're placed, if that makes sense. Yeah, and a lot of businesses, it does matter where they're placed. And here it doesn't. Like, everyone brings the same amount of value to business building. Yes. And we don't succeed unless you succeed. That's what it comes down to. So I'm over here going, all right, you just signed up. Let's go. Here's what you do. Here's your 5-step business launch plan. Here's how to talk to people. Here's what we're going to do next. I'm here to help you. Let's go. Right? Let's go make some money.
Yeah, I get messages from the founding promoters messaging me saying, how you doing? Congratulations on this. What do you need help with? What can I help you with? Or, my goodness, if we're having conversations with people and we're stuck or we need help, pop them in a chat with someone we know, and we work together. We help each other. It doesn't matter if they're my upline or if they're someone lateral to me, because it doesn't matter. We all help each other, which it's an awesome feeling to feel like it is your own business, but you're not doing it alone. You know what I mean? It's not, and like you matter. And in my old business, my upline was gone, like 2 levels gone. So I just floated there for 2 years. No one ever paid attention to what I did. No one even cared. It didn't matter how many times I went up there to say, let's collaborate, let's work together. It didn't matter, because I didn't matter to them. Here, it's not like that. We all matter because we all help each other. Doesn't matter. Like she said, I have 6 rows below me. What do you need? What do you need today? Okay, you've got my attention. I'm here to help you. And that's how it is. Yeah. And I love that.
That's awesome. I love it too. It's very, very freeing. And it's just nice to know teamwork. That's really what this is about, is teamwork. And you know what's really crazy is when I was younger, like, I never did sports. So I was never kind of trained team oriented that way. And so getting into this type of business really allowed me to see, like, well, I was in the same previous business you were in, so there wasn't teamwork there. Here, there's a lot of teamwork. And I'm not trying to bash anything. I'm just talking about a difference in how we work together. There's literally several leaders working at the same level, down in the trenches, helping people, because they are not going to succeed. I'm not going to succeed. You're not going to succeed if anyone else doesn't succeed. Like, that's just how it goes. You got to get in here and do the work. But doing the work isn't hard, guys. We've got a daily checklist for you. I've got a 5-step business launch plan that I put together. We give to our whole team. We've got how to talk to people. We got how to do the business, right? You're not doing it by yourself, but you are taking action. You are getting out of your comfort zone. And it is fun. It's actually fun to get out of your comfort zone. You're like, ooh, I'm living life. And so, so that said, what we want to invite you to do next is really just, whoever's sharing this, comment below or reach out to Melissa and I, and we have a private information group to get you into with more information. Like, how does it work? How do you get paid? How do you share ketones? What are the different ways to build a business? What are different ways to get started? So we've got this set up for you so that way you can kind of go through it and get informed and educated on your own. Shoot us a message or anyone on our team that's sharing this, and definitely we'll get you in there so you can learn more. That's really what it's about. Learn more, and you've got to try ketones. You have to try them for yourself. They speak for themselves. We're just going to make you try them so that way you can say that you did. So also what's really cool is we've got ketones that are charged. So anything that you see colored is a colored package charged. It means it's with caffeine. It just boosts the ketones into your system a little bit faster. That's about an 8-ounce cup of coffee-ish amount of caffeine. Yeah. We also have non-charged. So we have a lot of people who love the benefits of caffeine or of ketones without the caffeine. So that's anything you see in the white package. We've got the Nat is our newest formulation. But if you get a max, they're just as great. I mean, I have a ton of them that I get out to people in experience packs. We've got things like bone broth. This is super awesome. This has ketones in it, and it's gut friendly, which is amazing. So I have this every single day. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have one right now, and it has protein in it as well. And collagen. It's incredible. We've got keto cream. This is amazing. If you're a coffee drinker, you can put half to the full pack. You're going to get collagen, MCT oils, the DNA repair, and it's going to keep you full. I also add this into my kids' pancakes. They don't even know it. I'll add it into their little smoothies. Like I made them a smoothie this morning. We've got electrolytes, which is really awesome. When I did that Fit Firefighter Endurance event a few weeks ago, which was my first event ever, that I'm scared to death. I couldn't even sleep. I was like, I don't even know, what did I sign up for this? I don't know what to expect. Sometimes not knowing what to expect is the best thing ever. It's just ignorance on fire. You just go.
True.
And so I comboed these two together, and I did awesome. I was really proud of myself. So when you see anything with Unleashed, this means 30% more ketones, 30% more caffeine. I use this before any of my workouts or any activity that I'm doing. Pair it with the electrolytes, which is upgraded electrolytes, and you've got yourself a boom, shakalaka boom, way about you. What else? We've got
pretty much my mom fuel almost every morning.
We've got the Keto Reboot coming up this Sunday, which we do as a community. If you're interested in doing like a 60-hour keto reboot fast, we call it the Keto Reboot. It's available the first week of every single month, and then it's gone. Once it's gone, it's gone. And then we do it together as a community. We've got a private Facebook group, you guys, that we walk you through hand in hand how to do this 60-hour detox. We even have a Facebook group when you're using ketones to get in there and how to use your ketones. I mean, they're easy, you just drink them, but really how to maximize your experience and how to learn more about them, right? We all want to do research and learn more. We're going to teach you more in those groups. And so we just got all kinds of ways to help you really level up, evolve, make money, make an impact, change your life. Because if nothing changes, nothing changes. Can I get a hallelujah and an amen on that? So we're here to help you create change. Melissa and I and the rest of our team and our Pruvit community, that's what we're here for. And we love it. We're passionate about it. Like, I'm getting chills right now. I'm getting chills and I'm sweating. I don't know if I'm having. I am so weird. It's a good thing. The only people that work with me on a person-to-person basis is my dogs, and they're not even people, but they act like people. They're like laying right down here at my feet. And so, yes, we invite you to get started with an experience pack of ketones, or maybe a box of 20, so you can do it for 20 days in a row. We invite you to learn more about our community and our team and Pruvit, and how you can make an impact in your life, make an impact in other people's lives while you make an income. Who doesn't want to pursue better? This is available to you, right? If you're like, I'm broke, no, well, you don't have to be. If you're sick and tired, you don't have to be. We have solutions for you here. Just reach out to us. We won't bite you. We'll just virtually hug you really hard. And thank you for reaching out, because now we can have a conversation and help you really change your lives, you guys. So reach out to Melissa, reach out to me, reach out to anyone who's sharing this. We'll get you into our group. We'll have a conversation. Let's get you educated, informed, and see what's a good fit for you. That's what it's all about, and how we can level up the rest of your 2019, because we're almost halfway through the year, right? How do you want to rock out the rest, the other half of your year? I know what I'm going to do, and I'm not playing small, and neither is Melissa. We play big in life, and sometimes it's uncomfortable, but when you have other people around you who support you in doing that, it's easier and makes it easier, and it makes it more fun, and it makes you more awesome. So anything you want to wrap up with, Melissa?
No, it's just, you got to ask the questions. If you're curious, ask the questions. If it's not a fit for you, that's fine. But if you're curious, you got to come to us. You got to ask these questions, and we're here to help, to inform you and to love on you. And I hope you guys do reach out. And if you're just interested in the ketones and not the business, that's fine too. Wherever you're at, just let's have a conversation, and we'll get you hooked up with, like I said, we do 5 and 10 day experiences. So so you can try the different flavors, see if it's even something for you. That's it.
Absolutely. I love it. Thank you, everybody who hung out with us this whole time. Thank you for staying on. If you're just catching this, wait until it posts and go watch it from the beginning. You don't even have to watch us. You don't have to look at us. Just pop in an earbud and take a listen while you're taking a walk or sweeping the floor or doing a vacuum. That's what I did just before I hopped on this call. And, share it with your teams. Tag people on this you think would be a great fit for either using ketones and they need it, they need this in their lives, or maybe they need this business in their life, right? They need 2 awesome, amazing women like this and more in their lives. Is it okay that I call us awesome? Right? I'm just giving myself permission to call us awesome.
We are awesome.
Right? Self-talk is so important. So anyways, guys, we're super excited to help take you into the rest of the year and really rock out an amazing 2019. But it starts now. It starts with you making decisions to make smart choices in your life. Bust out of your comfort zone and do new things so you can make a change. So thanks for hanging out with us today, you guys. Goodbye, God bless, always. And we can't wait to have a conversation with you and start working together in one way or another. Thanks, Melissa. I love you to pieces, girl.
Bye.
You're
Thank you,
amazing.
Shelley.
Bye.
Love you too. Bye.